Hey, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we are working on my space shuttle. I have an odd problem. Let's see if it will do it. Ah. Weird, huh? As you can see, it like started up and then it like instantly reset. It does that once in a while. Sometimes it will do it while you're playing it. I want to get a very, very safe place for this glass. So I'm going to set it over here. Out of the way. From everything. This is going to be over a little while I'm fixing this. So notice the shirt. And my hair probably. Alright, I need to get a light. A light source. Alright. Let's get you guys a little closer. Ooh, I'm scaring you, huh? We gotta get this board off. Alright, that's pretty good. I am going to take pictures. The only reason why, well, I'm going to take a video. The only reason why is because I tell everybody to do that. When you take anything apart, take a video of how everything is, all your connectors. Fat, juicy, yellow one. There's 4 here, 4 there, and a key in the middle. There's no other one like that. Oh, can you see how burnt and crusty that is? That's a definite replacement. That will get repinned and we'll get a new connector on there. This is the weird 2 one. You can see that's a weird one on itself. This one, but that can only go there. This one I was wiggling before and it would reset the game. So I don't know if it's got to be reflowed back there. This is all black and all black on one side, red on the other side. We will probably, we'll see. We still got issues. This one's black and blue. I knew something was wrong the other day, for sure, because my wife's dad was over here and he was playing it. And then he went to go play another game. And when I came to look at this, there was no attract mode on it. It was just GI, and there was no scores. So we knew it crashed again. This is a little one up there, which I'm probably going to repin. And this one up on top is the only other odd one. And unplug your game. 2. Alright, as you can see, we have that all unplugged. So we are going to get the screws out, which it's missing 2, 3, 4. It's missing 4 screws. Let's get that there. I want to magnetize. And my screwdriver again. I got this cool little thing here I got off of Amazon or something. You just go like this. And it will magnetize your screwdriver. Anyways, you can have, that was loose as crap. You can have bad issues with your games too if everything is not screwed down tight or grounded good. So, as I said, I only had a couple screws in the game. Well, I was missing, what, 4, I said? Alright. Let's set this here. We will take you. I'll go right here. Probably zoom in a little bit. And we'll look at it. Let's get my magnifying goggles so I can see anything goofy. Because I'm old and I do need better glasses. I'll move this over here. Alright. It's been worked on, we can see that. We got, you know, solder work over here. That's loose, we will tighten that up. That's loose, we will tighten that up too. We got on the back here. Yeah, it's been reflowed. Worked on. Jeez, that isn't even connected. It's connected on the, I guess it don't matter. It's connected on the front. How is that connected to? That's connected to there. What is that? Oh, it's like a rivet pad or something. The trace is lifted up right here. Have to be very careful on that. Yeah, it's just bad repair work on this. So who knows what the real problem is? You know, it could just be bad connector. Because it wasn't grounded all the way. I know it's not the MPU because I have a whole video on reflowing that. Well, not like reflowing it, but we recapped the whole MPU. Went through all the connectors and replaced one connector. That was all burnt and crap. But we never went through this board. My buddy over at Big Daddy, I got a kit to replace all the caps on here. I will go through it with a fine tooth comb and check everything. This fuse looks like it's been through the ringer. It just got like particles in it. We'll clean up these connectors. Nothing looks like really super bad, you know, except for a few things I, talked about. This pad isn't through, but it doesn't matter. It only matters on the front side. Just, like, they must have used an awful lot of heat on this when they soldered. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I mean, these are really wrenched on at one time. So maybe I will just heat these up and get the solder to flow around better on these screws. Just because, like I said, they've been heated up real bad at one time. I mean, like crushed, even on the front. Like somebody was like, really can't cranking this down. So maybe that's why we got some ground issues. Maybe that's, you know, the whole problem. I don't know. But we're definitely going to replace all these connectors here. But, yeah. Everything else looks pretty good. So, I don't know if I'm going to clean this off real quick. I may just go, I think I'm going to take this to the sink and I'm going to spray it down, clean it off real quick, and that way when I get to the soldering area, desoldering, I can just see if I can see some Captain Obvious crap repairs or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't see anything that's like really bad. Like I said, when I would grab this connector and move it, it would sometimes reset. I don't know if it's that connector or not. I do have new pins for that. So we will look into that. So I can pop these out and redo them because the connector is still good. You can't see it. I'm looking at the board connector. That connector is still good. But that one is seriously burnt up on the board. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take this and clean off the back. And we'll get this over to the workbench and we will start capping it. Alright, we are at the board. We're going to do some of the headers. Got my book laid out here. I'm not going to go through the whole thing with you. I'm just going to go through how I do some of these things. Just making sure my thing was plugged in. We got new headers to put on. These are from Great Plains Electronics. They are not in business anymore, so you will have to source wherever you got them from. I made the biggest orders I could before he shut down. So, yeah, sad that he shut down. I understand why he shut down. But either way, he shut down and we lost that great source of parts. The best thing about it, he's got his website open still, so you can still use it to cross-reference things, because he had a beautiful website on how everything was laid out. Alright, we're going to get some of these pins out first. What I like to do first, I'm going to make a video of my caps. Alright, this cap, the negative is on the top, negative, positive, negative, positive. See how that goes. Positive to negative, positive to negative. This is positive, that side's negative, that is negative, that side's positive. And this little wee one right here is negative and then positive. Alright, so I like doing that with my cap layout. And also, you can see up here, I have my caps laid out exactly how they're going to go. into this machine, well, to the board. I did verify they are all correct, and basically kind of laid out exactly how they're going to go in. So let's start working on these headers, getting these off. I don't need my goggle thing on for that, but I do need this. I do highly recommend one of these solder suckers. They are the bomb. Got a couple that are still sloppy. There, that was just stuck good. Alright, that is off. I want to get my solder wick, which is right here. Why is that so small? Is that the only one I have? Probably. I do talk to myself an awful lot. I want to get my flashlight to look in there. Thought I had a fatter one. Now I'm going to definitely order a fatter solder wick, but I think that's the only one I have. So, you got tons of different solder. But yeah, that's the only solder wick I have. I don't know why. Anyways. Anywho. Alright. After getting that off, I do like to clean off the surface with solder wick. Get any big globs gone. Yep, looks good to me. And we'll get the new connector. Oh. It said no keys to it. Surprised there's no keys. I just want to verify. That one's like that. Yeah. Alright. And this is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12. However, I think it would be a good time to remove this cap, just because it looks like it would be a lot easier with this out of the way. There. So much easier getting that one out. This one was C5, which is 100. And that's what this is. And I do like putting them up so you actually can kind of read the cap. It just makes more sense to me. If I can, I try to raise them off the playfield, if all possible. I'm not one of those people that cut a hunk off of. I like to leave a lead on it and just unravel it as needed. There. So we got that. Which one was what now? It's the one we want. I'm surprised this is not keyed in any way. There are no keys on this one. Those four are connected anyway. Just like these next four are connected. These are all separate. And then so forth. I will have to clean that off with what do you call it, alcohol and stuff later on. But as you can see, we've got one connector and one cap on. So I'm going to get on with the rest of this thing. If I have any odd occurrences, I will get back to you in video. Alright, I got this thing completely recapped and all new connectors on it. Looks a lot better than the other job that was done to it. All the headers are new. I did clean up the back, so that's nice and clean now. It wasn't clean before. It had bits of solder flux all over. All the where these were chewed into the back from being cranked down so tight, I did reflow solder on them to get them, you know, a little more connective. But yeah, I think they turned out really nice looking. Different fuses were in it, so I had to change and correct some fuses. There's supposed to be no fuse here. There was a fuse in there. One of them was a 20 amp fuse. It's funny, it says 20 amp fuse in the like parts listing, but then in the schematics it says this is like a 1/4 amp slow blow, and on the game itself there's a piece of paper sticker thing above and it says it's like a 1/4 amp slow blow. So I don't get where that 20 amp came from and why there was even a fuse in here where it says in the manual no fuse, and in the game sticker inside the cabinet it says no fuse. So anyways, I also tightened up all these clamps. Some of them were loose. I squeezed them together, snapped a new fuse in. These fuses all are verified correct now. So yeah, let's get this puppy back installed and see what it does. Alright, as you can see, it is back installed, except for I still have to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws into it. But it is in, it is installed, it's doing what it's supposed to do. I guess if cabinet wise, let's do this. There we go. That's all working. Let's get my mat off. Let's just roll it up actually. I can store it easier. So far it looks like all the track mode and everything is going. Yep. Doing it to track mode. Let's do a quick game. No, no, no. Ready, pilot 1. Ready for liftoff. I got one ball lock. Well, that ain't gonna help it. Where slingshot throws it right in the outlane instantly. Three, two, one, abort, liftoff. I guess that's it. It's working beautifully, and it's quieter than it used to be. What I mean by quieter is sometimes you get that of the lights. I can hear it a little bit through the speaker, but what that is usually, it's usually the power supply not being fully grounded all the way. So I think with making some of those ground pads that are screwed in to the back box, I think some of those were not good enough, so that's why I've flattened them and leveled them out. Plus, I did repin all the Molex connectors. The only ones I didn't do were the IDC. All the matrix and everything seems to be working good on here with all the grounds. Before it would just like, it was overloading itself and like shutting off. It would like click, and I should have showed the symptoms of it being dead before. But it would sometimes it go click, and everything would just be flashing. You could see the MPU flashing, like it was getting the voltage, then it was stopping, and then getting the voltage, and then stopping. But this has been a little ongoing issue for a while, so that's why I figured, you know what, I got the kit, let's fix it. And I got the kit from Big Daddy. He's got really nice kits that are all complete for rebuilding this stuff. This isn't the first time I've used Big Daddy, and it's not going to be the last time I've used Big Daddy. So I like his kits. So I think they're awesome. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to put those last couple of grounds back on, and we're going to get her done. So cool stuff along the bottom. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop a comment. Share with your friends. And take care, and later.